Hey Taurus, it's Mo9. Don't forget to check other aspects of your chart. We are talking about August. Um, we're going to talk about different parts of August. We're going to talk about your finances, your relationship with your friends and family, as well as romantic relationships, and just an overall message, purpose, higher purpose message. Yep, let's get into it. All right, let's talk about your finances. So we got the King of Wands and the Hanged Man. Listen, your confidence is going to be tested when it comes to your finances. Especially if you're at some place where it's a standstill and the money is not, where is she at? If the money is not there and things seem like they're at a standstill, there is a perspective of your confidence when things aren't going well, or things aren't going your way, or things aren't going at all. They're just not going. They're just not going. Let me switch this up. Use these cards. Oh, yeah. So you got the Page of Cups and the Three of Cups. The real trigger here is maybe there was a social drama, insecurities about, it's like a social aspect. It's like there's insecurities about what will people think? How will I be perceived? What do they think of me now because of what or the way that I've spoken? There was a very immature way that someone was speaking. And either it was to hurt someone, or it was because they were hurt. So, Taurus, I don't know what clash happened in your financial space, but it created a standstill, and the main culprit that you will be seeing in August that will be brought up is your emotions, how your emotions affect your actions, how your emotions affect your confidence, how the way that you speak can either stall opportunities or create them. Um, there's, yeah, there's a need to take heed or acknowledge the things that you have financially. So not, yes, gratitude, but also so you have an inventory of what you can work with so that you can propel forward. Get an inventory of what you have so that you can, and it'll give you more of a confidence booster on what you can do. Recognize how you feel when things aren't going in general and how it affects your emotional state, and then find a way to address that. That'll help you the most in August when it comes to finances, because then you could really be like, okay, well, this is what I have. This is what I can work with. This is what I can do for now. And that, taking on those actions, what you can do for now and working with what you have in this moment, that'll give you more confidence because you'll start achieving with and be like, girl, I did it with just a little old bit, or I did it with, I made it happen with what I have. It doesn't seem like you're in a place of lack, you're just in a place of stagnancy. Let's talk about love. This is where the heartache coming from. Your love life is affecting your finances. Taurus. Not the hoes affecting your money. No! You got the Three of Swords. That's why I love using two decks. I say it all the time. You got the Three of Swords, the Six of Swords, and the Justice. You could be having legal troubles with a romantic person or an ex in August, or dealing with legalities around something like that. This could be someone that has moved on from you and they're like, I'm actually good, thank you. Or this could be you moving on from someone and being like, I'm actually good, thank you. What it really comes down to is you are currently and for the month of August going to be experiencing emotional battles that is either caused by past romantic experiences, your childhood and how your childhood affects past romantic experiences and current ones. It's gonna be a lot of like emotional triggers around romance and how it affects the rest of your life. Love, romantic relationships, and how it affects your life. And like acknowledging when it's time to move on from something. Yeah. When it's time to go. When it's time to stop playing in the emotional waters and trying to steer your ship through a bunch of emotional turmoil, trying to find stability within emotional turmoil, damn near impossible. So August is going to challenge that for you. And again, it's about acknowledging your actions, the circumstances, and the other person, and being honest about it. There may be a divorce that's happening, a separation. This isn't the time to party. This isn't the time to drown your sorrows in some like Tootsie rolling and rolling your kitty cat around the town. Or your wand, whatever anatomy you have. Don't roll your anatomy around town. This is not the time. August is about stabilizing your emotional state so that you can get stability in your life. Not just financial, like emotional stability obviously affects everything around you. Stop doing love spells. If you're someone who's doing love spells, stop doing that stuff. Stop competing for love. Stop fighting for people's affection. August is going to show you that. It's up to you to like decipher where you are in this, Taurus, but you don't have to fight for nobody's love. You don't have to fight for nobody's affection. You don't have to compete when you should really just be taking care of who you are mentally, who you are emotionally, understanding how your communication affects who interacts with you and why. What you communicate and who you talk to and how you talk to them affects your opportunities, both romantic and financial. Stop celebrating sadness as if it is a place to stay and be in at all times. It's like, I'm not going to say you're wallowing in sadness, but you're interjecting yourself in emotional stuff when you need to be healing your emotional space. So, in order to do that, you do need to remove yourself. We'll see. Yeah, you're gonna be doing it anyway in August because it's just too much. You have to take care of your emotional health. And it's a romantic trigger. It's like, it's a, so we tell ourselves like, oh, or psychology tells us, oh, you learn to love from your parents. You learn how to create relationships with adults through the people that you first interact with in life, which is your family. It's that kind of trigger. It's that kind of deep. It's like not. It's like how I grew up, shaped me into who I am, and what do I need to unlearn, and what environments do I need to place myself in that can help me grow. Where do I need to acknowledge what I already do have and where I'm trying to compete? And what do I need to work on? What do I need to work on and do better on? Friends and family. Didn't I just say you got the world card and I was waiting for it. The 6 of Cups. These emotional triggers are from your childhood. I'm sorry to just throw it all in your face and throw it all in your eyeballs. There are some things from the past you got to move on from. It is creating this current stagnancy, are patterns from your childhood that have perpetuated through your adulthood that are now in combat with your reality because it is not how you operate in reality. This doesn't even have to be you, Taurus. This could be someone that you're dealing with. But this is for you. So I'm pulling for y'all. So I don't know. So it's time to acknowledge how you were grown up, how you were raised, and how it is affecting you right now and your relationships. Not just your romantic ones. Your networking relationships. Yup. 2 of Cups. It's time to talk to someone. You might need a therapist or somebody you really trust to talk to about your childhood honestly, and about who you are honestly, without judgment. Do-do-do-do. But this ain't easy. Again, there's a lot of 3 of Swords here. There's a lot of emotion here. There's a lot of passion here. So it's going to be healing, reviving, but there may be tears. There may be tears. Whoa. When I said that, these jumped out. The tears are necessary. I talk about her sometimes on the channel and I forget her name every time. I literally, right before I started this video, I watched one of her videos. And it's the lady that gives random facts. And then she goes, at the end of it. I love her. But she was just doing that, like a few weeks ago, she did these random facts. And one of the things was like when you cry, I don't know what they're called, but your the hormones, I guess, that are triggered when you're feeling sad, they come out when you cry. Sadness? I don't know how to say that. Like, you're literally crying out your sadness. So it is important to release that stuff. I don't know the science behind it. Go check out our channel. I love it. So go check it out. Do your own research on it. But basically, it's good. That's why it's good to cry, because you're releasing those. They're not pathogens. I really think it's hormones, but I'm not sure. You're releasing them out. You're not allowing yourself to hold on to that sadness. So it's good to cry. Get a good cry in. With that said, you got the Emperor, Nine of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, and the King of Pentacles. What if I told you if you cried, you would make money? What if I told you if you cried, you would make money? Let that emotion out so you could get back to work. That's really what it comes down to. Release that stuff so you can get this bread up, so you get this cake up, so that you can take actions, get back to your responsibilities. So get back to the two responsible ass kings are here. So you can get back to it. There may be a work partner, a father, or somebody that you'll be working with, and they're gonna help you get over this past trigger hump. In August, but you're gonna have to release those emotions and talk about it before it even gets to that money. No shade to ya. Release it. Cry it out. Let's get a higher message. You got the Strength and the Hermit. Strength usually isn't loud or boastful. It's okay. It's your actions that you do when nobody's watching. It's the integrity that you hold yourself to. It's the way you're able to address your own actions within yourself and grow within yourself is so brave. The internal work that people do is so much braver than the external work, because the internal work is what happens first, so that you can act in integrity, so that when you do something good for someone, it's not performative. So when you are in spaces where you can build and grow resources for yourself, you're entering with authenticity, so you're building those relationships with truth. Strength is bigger than the power you gain. It's who you are inside of you. And August is going to go ahead and challenge you with that. Whoa, 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 whoa. Who are you inside? Who are you inside? You like my song? I made it for you. Okay, so let's go ahead and get you a nice little Kuan Yin oracle. And we're going to set you on your life. Get you back to your existence. How y'all living? Hit me in the comments, y'all. I love y'all. We've been doing great things. We growing. We're out here. Don't forget to like the video, y'all, or subscribe if you're not. Y'all, if you're interacting with a Scorpio or have Scorpio placements, please check the Scorpio reading out. And you do take on, check other aspects of your chart. I've got other videos. Thank y'all. Don't forget to check out my pick-a-cards too if you're into pick-a-card readings. There are some on the live section of my channel, and you can check those out. Bye. So what you got was keeping it simple. You ever do that sales? You ever do sales and they're like, keep it simple, stupid? And like, who you calling stupid, bitch? I'm stupid for doing sales. Anyways, keeping it simple. Your mind may convince you that manifesting your destiny is more difficult or complex than it needs to be. Yet, the guidance of the Divine Mother is to keep things simple. Do what you can do, let go of everything else. We did say to acknowledge what you can do now. It's a lot of work, so take it on. One step at a time. Get it, Taurus. Thanks for watching, y'all. You already know what it is. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.